Hello everybody, this is Nathan joining you with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at one of my latest MOCs, and probably my first post-apocalyptic MOC that I've ever made, and I like to call it The Forgotten World. This is basically a post-apocalyptic barn or workshop that's been abandoned and left deserted, and this is actually my second take on this video because when I started out I wasn't really sure where I was going with this review because I originally thought that this would be a very long video because it's a big MOC, as you can see, but there's really not much to talk about here. It's just something that you look at because it doesn't have any action features or just things that open up or shoot out. It's just this very complex, detailed build, and I just want you guys to take a look at it. This was actually originally intended to be a side build for another MOC that I was making, and I didn't have enough brown pieces to finish it, so I ordered some on Bricklink, and apparently I ordered a little too much because this thing grew to almost 3 stories high, which was not expected. So in the end I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this the main build and forget the other thing. This looks pretty good on its own. So that's pretty much the backstory on this whole thing. This is a very interesting build because I don't usually make these things like this, like buildings and such. I think I did a pretty good job adding depth to the wall by extending these pillars outwards, and it just adds depth to the whole thing. You can see the windows, the openings. I don't know why my camera's defocusing. It has a winch that they probably use to raise parts and motors up to the 2nd story. It has a door which does open up. It's a little bit hard, but it does open up. And you have the water tank over here, which, as you can see, has a little faucet and bucket in the back. And on the inside, you can see the warehouse where they used to work on the tractors and such. You can see a little tool rack and just some other things that you would find in an abandoned workshop. At the top here you have a little kitchen. It has a frying pan and basically a stove. I don't think that's a frying pan, it's more like a kettle, I think. I'm not sure. But it has a gas tank and a little table, and on the top you have a spider web with this cable with a bunch of lights and a rat up there in the rafters just hanging out. And over here you have this electric pole, which was actually a last-minute build. I never built an electric pole before, so I just googled some images and decided to pretty much build it in bricks and see how it went. So I'm pretty satisfied with how it is. And over here you have a broken down window, or should I say shutters. And this little build here is actually one of my favorites because it was a last-minute addition. I wasn't planning on doing it. It's a little shady down there, but if you can see it, it's an electric meter. So I don't know, I was figuring out a way to connect the cable to the main building, and that's what I came up with, and I'm pretty satisfied. Over here you have some more detailing. You have some racks and chains in the floor. As you can see, some tools. What I'm guessing is that they used to do a lot of work on tractors and vehicles and trucks here, and once they abandoned it, a lot of parts were just scattered all over the place. And another one of my favorite parts of the entire build is this tractor, which is actually based on one of the tractors in a Lego superhero set. So what I did was I pretty much mimicked the build, kind of, and then I added my own twist to make it look all rusty and ruined. And another thing is the roof. I really like the colors. I was going for a metal sheet kind of thing where you have all these bars holding it all together because it's all weak and rusty. And one last thing is this droid or robot over here, which is actually a reconnaissance assassin droid. I came up with this at the last minute too because I was trying to go for the whole post-apocalyptic genre, and the building was looking pretty plain and ordinary. So I decided to add this little addition here. It has sensors and guns, and it's basically a scout droid that floats on those tentacles. It uses those tentacles to feel, not to walk. It kind of has a War of the Worlds tripod feel to it, so I like it. I'll probably use it in another build, so let's see where that ends up. And like I said, that's pretty much it. There's not much to talk about here, just looking at the overall design, and I think that's about it. I won't make this video longer than it has to be. I hope you guys enjoy this MOC. Be sure to leave feedback in the comments. I'll probably be building a lot more cyberpunk and post-apocalyptic MOCs in the future, so let me know. And that's about it. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video to see more content in the future. I'll try uploading a lot more frequently than I am now. And yeah, have a great day.